So you're thinking about living in Jacksonville, Florida and want to know what the worst things are about living here? Well, I took this question to my Facebook friends. Let's see what they said. So I asked my friends on Facebook, what would be something that you wish you could change about living here in Jacksonville, Florida? And I received a ton of comments, and some of them were very repetitive. However, they were funny. My name is Yasha Wells, your favorite Jacksonville realtor. If this is your first time here on this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all things in Jacksonville. And that comes down to living, sleeping, eating, playing here in the area. You don't want to miss a video. I have so many clients that reach out to me from my videos that are looking to relocate here. What you have to do is shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email, or schedule a discovery session call with me. All of my details are in the description below. Let's dive into the comments. One of the comments that I received was the humidity, and I couldn't agree more. Our humidity here is insane. Even during the winter months, I feel like we just can't catch a break as Floridians because the humidity index is always so high. So the average humidity percentage is usually around in the 50s, like 50 to 55, but it definitely does have a range from 46 to 67, especially through April through September. Another Facebook friend commented, nightlife, actual clubs, not lounges, posing as clubs. And I couldn't agree more. There are definitely a lot more lounges here in Jacksonville than I have been used to seeing than in previous years. So I don't know, maybe people don't like to dance anymore. And I replied back to him that I miss the pure nightclub days, and I might be showing my age a little, but I had a ton of fun going to that nightclub in my 20s, and we definitely danced. I would like to see upscale places, kind of like DW Bistro, and one of my good friends from Las Vegas actually shared that location with me for my last trip, and I just loved it. So I'd love to see Jacksonville bring some more daytime upscale options to the area. Another Facebook friend commented that they wish we had a real mall, and I wanted to know more about that because I think our town center, the St. John's Town Center, is actually a real mall. But what he did point out is that they don't have a lot of options for men, and that is definitely a good point. So I can definitely agree and give you that one. But if you didn't know, we do not have a lot of indoor malls anymore. We used to have malls like Regency Mall, Orange Park Mall, the Avenues Mall, and we do still have some of these places. However, a lot of businesses are moving away from the indoor locations and they're moving to outdoor malls or being in an independent location. So that's where a lot of the businesses went. So they're no longer doing just, everything in an enclosed space, because I did love going to the Avenues Mall. There are still stores there, don't get me wrong. Yes, there are still stores there, but it wasn't like back in my early 20s and teen years where that was like the place to go, walk around the mall and all of that. So you're definitely walking outside with that humidity, and you may also get rained on during the summer months with the afternoon showers. So just be prepared. And one of my other things that I would mention about the mall is that there's sometimes just trouble with parking because because of these other malls closing, a lot of the parking is very limited because it seems like the town center is just growing and growing and growing. So parking has become a big concern or issue because everyone's trying to be right there on the main drag of the St. John's Town Center, where a lot of like the shops where you can go shop to shop to shop, but they do have a wide variety of options. They have, I would say, definitely a lot more upscale options for people. And then there's things like Target and Publix there, and there's a lot of other restaurants and unique places to visit there. But in regards to clothing options, I would say sorry guys. Another one of my Facebook friends mentioned that there are no options for late night food, and I couldn't agree more. Sometimes you're just up at night and you just want something good to eat and you don't feel like cooking, and there are not a lot of options really available past 9 or 10 in the evening unless you're actually at a club or a lounge. So I would love for Jacksonville to, provide some of these things to us, kind of like they have down south, or even like when I made a recent trip to San Diego, there were a lot of options available at 2 a.m. Another Facebook friend commented that they wish that we had more boat parking at a lot of the restaurants, and just more waterfront restaurants in general, like they have in Southern Florida. And that's a great point because I definitely love seeing that and being on the water myself. So I would love to see Jacksonville bring in some more of those options. There are a few places, like mostly seafood restaurants, that have these options, but definitely in down south Florida, there are more of these options. Another Facebook friend commented the grocery prices. Well, compared to some other areas, I would definitely say it just really depends on where you're shopping. So if you're shopping at Publix or Winn-Dixie or Aldi, your grocery prices will definitely vary. But I think across the country, inflation has definitely taken a toll, and especially at the grocery store. Another Facebook friend commented that we're the only city that I can think of where it's not fun to go downtown, LOL. And I definitely can agree there, but they are revitalizing the Jacksonville downtown, and it is going to take some time. So give us some grace. We are already starting to see a lot of changes happen downtown, but with a lot of the construction going on, those things will definitely take some time. Another Facebook friend commented, mountains. We need mountains. And I couldn't agree more. When I went to Las Vegas just a couple of months ago, I loved the view, and I loved the view of being in the West Coast, just all the scenery and greenery, but we do have the beach and palm trees and blue skies. So I guess you got to pick your battle, right? So can't help you with the mountains. I can't change the geography. Another Facebook friend commented, elevate nightlife, better restaurants, cocktail bars, music venues, art galleries, and have them be in districts not so spread out. We have a few good spots, but they are 10 to 20 miles away from each other. Yeah, I mean, there are certain pockets of town or parts of town that have like a cluster of things, like for example, the beaches or like San Marco or Riverside. I would love to see a little bit more inland and even again downtown, to just have a lot more activities and things going on where you can maybe bar hop or just walk and hear the music and check out the vibe. So I couldn't agree more. The art galleries and things like that, yes, they are spread out and they are in those areas that I previously mentioned. Oh, I love this one. It's the Mosquito, and they said our state bird, the mosquito. That's not really our state bird, but yes, we definitely do have a lot of mosquitoes, and it's because of the humidity or after it rains or just, when in the evening time, those mosquitoes definitely come out. So make sure you wear your insect repellent. Another Facebook friend said, no real entertainment, casinos or theme parks, just boring. I wouldn't say we're just boring. You do have to create the environment that you want to live in or, be in. So you might have to go outside of Jacksonville sometimes. My family, again, we go outside of Jacksonville to do things, and there's nothing wrong with that. We just even went to Ocala to go zip lining, and I mean that's an hour and a half, and I know that's not always ideal for everyone to go do things an hour and a half away, but with just the normal commute around Jacksonville, you're spending almost 45 minutes. So what's another 45 minutes in the car to do an activity? But it's something that's worth your time, or that is over an extended period of time, so it could be worth it. Another Facebook friend said the construction everywhere, and I used to hate a lot of the construction personally. However, I am now starting to see all of the benefits of it and just enjoying it because it's made either my commutes better. I love the roads, now that they're repaved and things like that. So I know there's a lot of construction, but our city's growing and we have to accommodate for all of the people that live here. I love this comment too. Wish we had more restaurants with an ocean view. First world problems. Totally. We do. There are a few new restaurants that have been popping up recently that I've seen on Instagram with ocean views. So I'll definitely link those in the description below. But that is definitely a first world problem and may not be on Jacksonville's totem pole for the mayor. And this comment right here definitely hit home. They said more businesses, more lively. There are so many dead storefronts. And I couldn't agree more about that because since the pandemic, I have seen so many businesses close their doors and are just no longer there, especially businesses that have been here for 20, 30 years or have been passed through generations. They've had to close their doors, you know, within the last 2 to 3 years. So that breaks my heart. And I hope we do get a little bit, more businesses out there in storefronts because it does seem like even myself, I do a lot more online shopping versus going to the store, but it's just more so convenience for me. And I'm sure for everyone else, it's just a lot more convenient to go online these days or to go to Amazon. If you're a Jacksonville resident and have something you'd like to add to this video, be sure to drop me a comment below. Also, if you'd like the full list of all of the comments that I received, be sure to check out my guide in the description below on the things that people wish that they could change in and about Jacksonville. Reach out to me if you are thinking about moving or relocating here to the Jacksonville, Florida area. And in order to do that, you do have to give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email, and even schedule a discovery session with me so we can find you the perfect place to call home. I've got your back when it comes to Jacksonville, Florida and surrounding areas. I'll catch you in the next video.